There are some big differences between rich people and poor people, and no, it's not just money. In this video, I'm going to share with you the things poor people do that rich people don't. Before I get into the video, please like the video and subscribe to the channel, or I'll turn your Wi-Fi off. Okay, now we got that out of the way. Number 1. Poor people watch too much TV. Poor people spend way too much time watching TV. Most poor people after work would rather sit on the sofa and watch Netflix. They'd much rather just binge watch their favourite show for hours on end. According to a report, the average person watches TV for 5 hours and 5 minutes a day, which is about 35 hours a week. That's nearly another working week spent in front of the TV. For the most part, you're not really learning anything new either while watching TV. On the other hand, rich people read books and learn. That's not to say they don't watch TV, they just do it a lot less than others and would much rather spend their time growing and improving themselves. In fact, most high achievers like Elon Musk use something called the 5-hour rule. The 5-hour rule involves spending 5 hours a week or at least 1 hour a day on deliberate learning. This means putting your full focus and attention on learning and not getting distracted. Number 2. Poor people have a weak mindset. If you ask a poor person how they are going to get rich, they won't have a plan. Instead, they will say, if only I could win the lottery. But the chances of winning the lottery jackpot are 1 in 292 million. Just to put into perspective for you, you are more likely to get struck by lightning. It's more likely of you becoming an astronaut, or actually Kim Kardashian becoming the President of America.
Oh my god, I'm gonna cry!
On the other hand, rich people have a growth mindset. They don't just wait for luck, they make things happen. They make a plan and take action. They don't make excuses. Instead, they work hard to make their dreams become reality.
Hard work! Hard work!
Number 3. Poor people buy liabilities first. A liability is something that takes money away from you. This could be a car, designer clothes, fancy jewelry. Too much of these aren't really good for you because they don't bring in money and instead cost money to maintain. However, assets bring in money for you. These are things like rental properties, stocks and bonds. Poor people tend to splurge on too much liabilities, buying things they don't even need, sometimes even on credit to try to impress people. Rich people are the complete opposite. They buy assets first and then use the money that the assets make for them to buy liabilities. If you want to learn more about assets and liabilities, then I recommend reading Rich Dad Poor Dad by Robert Kiyosaki. Number 4. Poor people complain. Poor people are always complaining about their situation, but they never seem to do anything about it. Some people would much rather stay at a job they hate for 30 years and complain about it instead. Poor people have that negative mindset as well. They'll complain about anything, like their jobs, co-workers, government, their family, and the weather. They can never catch a break. It's better to stay away from people like this because their negativity and attitude can rub off onto you. Rich people, though, are completely different. You won't find them complaining. Instead of complaining about the situation they're in, they do something about it. They take massive action to change their circumstances. Rich people know they are in control and responsible for their actions. Number 5. Poor people get paid based on their time. Poor people work for money, while rich people have money work for them. Poor people will always be limited to how much they can earn when trading time for money, as there are so many hours they can work in a day. For example, if they work at McDonald's, they'll get paid maybe $10 an hour. If they work for 10 hours a day for 7 days a week, even working like that for a whole month is $2,800 a month. On the other hand, rich people work based on results. They have businesses and assets making money for them. They have systems in place. They are not limited to how much money they can make in a day. Instead, they are paid for their results. Number 6. Poor people focus on saving money rather than making more money. Saving money can only get you so far. Rich people know that increasing your income is the best way to make more money. The average millionaire actually has 7 different sources of income, while the average poor person has only one source of income, which is their job. With having multiple sources of income, you can earn while you're sleeping. Number 7. Poor people tend to spend time with the wrong people. You might have heard of the saying, you're the average of the 5 people you spend the most time with. If you spend your time with people who get drunk all the time, party all night, and have no goals in life, then it's not hard to see which direction your life will drift in. Even if you are focused, those friends will try to bring you down. Rich people, though, like to surround themselves with people who are motivated, ambitious, and interesting. They like to spend time with people who are successful but also have a vision. Lastly, number 8. Money is the root of all evil. Not only do poor people think that money is the root of all evil, but they also think that wealthy people are evil or have done something wrong to get that money in the first place.
Excellent.
Firstly, money itself is not the root of all evil, the lack of money is. Think about it. People steal because they don't have money. You don't really hear about rich people stealing. Secondly, rich people aren't all drug dealers or fraudsters. Yes, there may be some, but the majority of rich people earn their wealth through hard work. That was the 8 things poor people do that rich people don't. Do you agree with our list? Thanks for watching, and let me know which one your favorite was. And if you found this video valuable, please like it and subscribe to our channel for more videos on business.